Alright, I'm going to make this little video here for people who were asking me about how this like homemade log skidder attachment I made would work. So, you know, obviously this stuff's pretty basic, boat winch. Everything's made out of scrap metal I had laying around, so that's why everything's just like little pieces here and there. This is some old super strut with some little pieces welded in so it can't collapse, you know. Bolts this. This is just some stuff I had laying around. Like I said, the goal here was not to spend anything. You'll see this bolt here. This actually serves a purpose, so pay attention to that later. So here's an example. So here's a log, 10 foot by, I don't know, 12 inch. So, you know, you'll undo your latch here for the little winch. The only thing I actually bought was this 8-foot section of twisted link chain, because twisted link chain goes up the winch good. I don't know, it was like $12. When I bought that hook, it was like $3. You want a slip hook. So here's what you'll do. I'm not a fancy guy with a GoPro, so obviously you'll either roll your log over the chain. This log happens to be already put here. I already drug it out of my woods. So, well, you'll pull your chain through. Apologize for all the moving around. Yeah, no, like I said, I don't have a third person here to do this with me. So, bear with me. So anyway, you'll put your slipper hook on here. You know, you'll get set up. Now here's the trick, because if you just use this boom to pull, your fucking tractor's just going to do wheelies and beat the shit out of your framework and everything, you know. So eventually I might make a bracket to add about 40 pounds of front weight, but I'm not planning on dragging huge logs, just little stuff that I can pull out of my woods. So anyway, you know, you get your slipper hook on there. Now here's where the important part comes. Now that pin prevents the chain from sliding up my arm here. You'll need a second chain. This is just a little 4-foot piece. You know, I didn't feel like buying another couple dollar hook, so I just took this old piece of, it was like a lag bolt hook or whatever, I don't fucking know. Cut it, you know, welded it to my link. It's all about making it out of scrap. So anyway, you'll slip that through here before you lift your log up. Okay, I'm trying to do this one-handed, so obviously, if I did this without a phone camera, this would be way faster. You'll pull your chain through there, and now you want it tight because you want to hope that, you know, when you're pulling the log, you don't want the forces to be pulling on the winch chain. So preferably when you lift this, you want the chain for the winch, you know, the raising boom, to actually be, you know, see how it's slanted a little towards the tractor? That way when you're pulling away, this chain is doing the actual pulling. So let me see if I can get this. But you know, so this will hook up to here. So let me hook it up. Trying to do this, it's fucking freezing out here. Bam. So see, it looks pretty understandable, you know, pretty easy to understand. So we flick our little latch on here. Looks like my dumb ass labeled my rotation wrong. Well, we'll change that later. Whatever. Anyway, you'll use your winch to lift. You might have to kick the log a little bit so the chain goes around the side. There. Nothing fancy. Hey. Also, I added, so I don't have to take this attachment off, I added a trailer hitch latch. Added some nice, I don't know, I think I made it out of 5/16 steel or something. It's all pretty heavy duty. So anyway, watch, we'll fire it up. See if I can get a video of this somehow. See? Pulls it no problem. Overloaded. The front end don't come off the ground at all. Just for a little second there while I'm doing a goddamn, you know. So anyway, the reason this works as well as it does is because of that second chain. And again, I'm setting it up with a camera I did it a little too tight. Normally I'd have this positioned a little better so the log's a little bit farther from my tractor. But anyway, the point is this chain here keeps the pulling force down low. So that's what prevents your tractor from just pulling a monster wheelie and beating the shit out of your chassis and all that bullshit. So, and then of course when you get there, you just lower your chain, use your winch to pull it out from under the log, and go get drag another log. I'm only going to be pulling on average, you know, 10 foot long by 12-inch diameter logs from my woods here. The majority of them will be cut up in the woods if they're really big and we haul them up with the cart. But it'd be like, it's nice to be able to drag a couple out once in a while. And I can use this thing for other stuff, who knows, you know. I said, I got about $12 in this whole thing, just because I happen to have a lot of crap laying around. So, alright guys, well hopefully that helps you. If anybody's wondering, you see these rods, I left them on. You know, I didn't cut them off because, again, this was some crap I had laying around. But I thought, well, let me leave these on for now and see if in the future I use them for maybe looping a rope around or something, you know. Like maybe I want to keep a little rope on the tractor in case I get stuck or something, you know. I don't know, something stupid. So anyway, alrighty, that's that.